You're listening to The Idiot's Catalog.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Idiot's Catalog podcast. I am one of your hosts, Leland Long.
It's so formal. I'm another one of your hosts, Charlie Dawson.
I was just playing around with it, you know,
I
different
like it.
tones and vibes.
It's good.
It's good.
This week, we're joined by our guest, Tayler Yarish.
What's up?
Thanks for joining us, man.
Dude, thanks for having me.
Happy to have you.
I
Yeah.
like the hat.
Yeah. Should I take it? No,
No,
good?
I like
No,
it.
it's good.
It's a cool, it's a vintage.
You compliment it, and I'm just like, is it no good? It's
My compliment sounds sarcastic.
Oh,
So,
shit. I forgot to copy-paste the one rule of no hats on
Ah,
this
that's a
podcast.
tough one.
Well, it's your fault.
Some men upstairs that hate it because they can't see your scalp.
That's what it is.
You know, it's funny,
That's why I wear it.
a little bit of Idiot's Catalog lore. We used to be only hats.
Oh, can I tell a quick?
Spin off
so
of
my,
OnlyFans.
my grandma has one of those picture frames that you can send pictures to from your phone.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they just scroll in her living room. And so one night I was just visiting them. One night, the whole family, aunts, uncles, cousins, we're all sitting around the picture frame. And like every time a picture pops up, we would go, "Oh, look, that's my cousin when she's a baby. Oh, look, there's your brother when he graduated college." And then a picture of me, Leland, and our old co-host wearing silly hats pops up. Dead silence.
Bomb.
Dead silence. It bombed. I think someone went, "There's Charlie."
It's Charlie and his friends again.
There's the black sheep.
Oh, look, it's the burden.
Just let it pass. Just let it pass. Just let it pass.
If you don't know, this is an inventions-based podcast. We usually start with the guest to see if they have any invention ideas. I know this is short notice, Taylor, so if you don't have anything, it's fine.
I'll fire one off and then
Go for it. I'd love to hear.
So this is like came out of an annoyance. Like, you know when you're flying and the plane lands and you know, as soon as you stop, everyone gets up, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking like there's kind of like an infrared laser that goes across the plane that the moment your head crosses that plane, your luggage bin locks. So you're like punished if you stand up.
You have to wait till everyone else gets off the plane?
Yeah.
That's great.
So like you're forced to sit there or you're punished.
Wow.
I don't know.
Like a Mission Impossible type of...
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like, but you can't, it's like a heat one. You can't see it. Or maybe you can see it because then they know.
I like you can't see it. I like nobody knows. We just we
just have to
put it
learn.
in every plane
Yeah.
and everyone learns slowly.
Yeah.
It's just like...
Yeah.
Why isn't this opening?
Why is-
Well, you gotta punish people on mass transit. If you don't punish people, they get crazy.
They don't learn.
They don't learn.
And I'm just trying to teach people.
My one thing, the one excuse I have for those people is if their flight was delayed and they have a connecting flight...
If they have a
that they're
connecting
like,
flight.
I need to get to this quick.
I say like God worked that out.
Well, I was gonna say maybe they have like a barcode on their ticket
Yeah.
that they can like hold up.
But then the other
and
people
it
in your
scans it.
row are gonna be
Sure.
like, dude, can you get my backpack? Can you get my fucking?
You're
Then
like
it fucks the
taking-
whole system up.
You're
right?
taking, dude, your add-on fucks the whole thing up. This is a punishing system, Leland.
You should have thought.
Maybe it brings the flight attendant over, and they you know how like at a CVS now you have to have the person come and unlock the detergents.
Right. Yeah.
They have
so-
to do that, and they're like, "What bag is yours? If you take out more, I'm gonna shoot you in the face."
Yeah.
Yeah, more punishment. More punishment.
Our society's not in a good place.
No, it's
It is.
not. It's very bad.
It's not.
It's bad that this is like I liked this invention. You know, I'm like, oh, this is a good thing. It's a cruel invention, but I love it.
It's a cruel invention, but I think
we need it.
Yeah, I think we need it, and maybe it's just because I'm selfish because I'm always in the back of the plane, and so when everyone starts getting up, like I could stand up, but it doesn't, doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Are you always on the back because you just love watching people sit down?
No, there is that.
He just loves the fragrances of the
I'm
bathroom.
I'm a frequent like I go to the bathroom so much.
Really?
Yeah.
You gotta go right now?
No, I'm good right now. Well, so it's not always. I mean, sometimes it's to pee, but sometimes it's just to. I feel like everyone does that. You get up, you gotta stretch. I'm an aisle guy. Have to be.
I've got a very unpopular opinion about planes, and that there is slightly more legroom in the toilet,
No.
so that if you have no shame,
No.
you can just go sit in there for a while and rest your legs.
Yeah.
Do you believe in karma, Leland? Because if you do, buddy, You're fucked.
This is why this is an unpopular opinion.
And your laptop doesn't rock as much when you bring it in there.
They don't make you put your tray table back up.
No one can lean back.
Yeah.
Lean the bathroom back. And
Yeah,
your
yeah.
lap.
Okay, how about
As much water as you want.
How about ugh. Oh, from the sink. From the sink.
Yeah.
From the sink.
I don't
Yeah.
think there's any water in the
Yeah.
airplane toilets. It's kind of just like a valve that just
Yeah.
poop shoots the poop into the atmosphere, right?
Did you grow up with the rumor that it just when it sucks it out, it just dumps it out the back of the plane?
I think I got that from Joe Dirt.
Did you?
Do you remember that movie?
Yeah, I don't remember that part though.
He finds like a meteorite. And he's
Oh,
like real
yeah.
proud of it, and he's taking it around town in a little bucket cart, and he's like eating fries off of it and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "This is a big old ball of poop."
Just carting around a thing of shit. That's what I thought growing up. They just like threw it out the back of the
Yeah.
plane, and then I just I don't know if it would make it through the atmosphere, but I just imagine it like.
I think
hitting it.
Leland's thinking they wrap it up in like a little rocket and then they launch it out the back of the plane. That's how it makes it
Yeah.
to the atmosphere.
That
I
would.
think what happens with it is it goes into a separate little airport inside the plane. It boards another plane, and that plane goes somewhere else.
And that keeps working
Yeah.
its way down.
That tiny little poop plane.
It's
Tiny
just
little poop plane.
that's good. I like it.
I like Taylor
I-
coping.
I
That's
like it.
good.
That's good.
A far cry from my great laser invention, but
Taylor solves mass transit. We're like, what about
Yeah.
a poop was
You're like,
swallowed?
what if your poop went to another plane?
What if poop flew?
What issues does that? So I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool if the poop went somewhere else.
I mean, he does kill time in bathrooms, so it's
yeah,
That's true.
Yeah. Not,
How
it's
about a
not
plane-
killing time? It's like killing uncomfortableness,
discomfort.
Yeah.
discomfort. Yeah.
Have you thought of like a lot of bathroom, like problem invention type things? Like, is that where? Do you find issues?
Oh, I went
Taylor.
for a long stretch.
Have I unraveled
of,
Well, it's amazing you said that because for about a year, every episode, Leland made sure to have a toilet-based invention.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
he's a pro
Wow.
when it comes to
I've
toilet
definitely
inventions.
fallen off, and I don't have one this week, unfortunately. But
Well, if you've fallen off, how about like a net next to the toilet that'll catch you?
Yeah. That. That's because I imagine there would be some good ones. I had when I was getting out of the shower, and I don't even know why I would need this because I don't shampoo, conditioner, anything like that. But I thought like it'd be basically just like a car wash for your body where you just stand naked on like a platform and you go through something
And
fucking.
it's got the
it's got the
the
tentacle
lobster,
arms,
not lobster, tentacle arms.
Yeah, and it lathers you up,
Lobster
and then you
arms
just
would
get
be
like
claws.
you get air blasted, and then you step out and you're good.
I'm
That sounds
sorry if
so efficient.
if I went into that, I would come every single time. The sensations, water blasting up your gooch, and you're getting lathered by soap.
I'm sorry, I don't see the issue. What is the problem?
Now, my one concern is there any possibility to brush your teeth while you're in there?
Ooh, you could make that section like
You just
where
go like this as the conveyor belt's going by. And it sounds
love
like
that.
something out of the Jetsons, to be honest.
yeah, it's a
Oh,
lot. Yeah. A lot of the things that I think of, I'm like, I don't know if that's possible.
Oh yeah, that is what this whole podcast is
Somebody-
about.
okay.
It's-
Most of it's not possible.
It's like someone brings up an idea, and we are all like, "This is why that's not possible."
Yeah.
Or we add to it and be like, "I'd love for this
Do you
part
know
to
what
be."
physics
too.
are?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought of. So this is kind of a.
Oh, you got more?
I
Okay,
came
hold-
up with. I don't want to hog.
Save them. We'll
Okay,
jump
yeah,
around.
yeah,
'cause,
jump around, jump
Charlie
around.
and I got some too.
Oh,
Charlie,
yeah.
do you have one?
Fire 'em
yeah,
off.
I got one.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Plant that thing in the ground until it grows into a big stalk, and then you make it into movie snacks. What do you got for me?
Popcorn reference. I love it. I was thinking about like Tesla and self-driving cars, and can we say Tesla?
You
Yeah.
can.
Can we say cars?
No.
Okay.
Definitely not.
That's pretty convenient. But I don't use a car. I live in a city, so I'd like self-walking shoes.
Ooh.
So you put them on, you set your destination on your phone, and they walk you over there.
Okay.
And it has the same technology of Tesla, so it tracks when people are getting near you, and it gets out of the way of puddles. And
Is that like a hoverboard?
No, because I still want to get my steps in.
Still want to get your steps in.
Yeah.
So it physically like lifts your legs.
Yep.
Oh,
And
Now,
moves
if
you
these
forward.
things do become sentient, we are fucked.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
gonna build armies.
It's just gonna be skeletons walking around.
Yeah. I'm just going to end up outside of my ex's apartment at 2 a.m. Like, it's the shoes. But if you want to talk, I am here.
She's like, you're wearing sandals.
Yeah, just get down here.
Just get down.
I love you.
I know I'm not supposed to be at this playground, but my shoes brought me here.
My shoes are pedophiles.
It's a great pedophile voice.
Yeah. But my shoes.
Just a little nasally. Just a little nasally.
Speaking of which, one of the shoes is untied, kid. Get on down there. Get on.
I know you know how to do it, Timmy.
Test out those skills.
Oh, man.
Use your mouth to tie it.
Yeah.
So you gotta go.
I can tie a cherry stem in my mouth. Can Timmy tie my shoes in his?
All right, these are already malfunctioning in conversation.
The only, I guess the only, you'd have to be able to you'd have to know when there's like a red light, so you don't just walk into traffic.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because the cars haven't moved yet, but they're about to.
Yeah, your feet just think, oh, I'm going to the destination. This is
Yeah.
the way to go.
Yeah.
But you got to be like, hey,
That's a
I
tricky
don't
one.
have the, yeah.
What do you think's the solution for that?
What if everyone had seeing eye dogs that
Ooh.
had brain controls to the thing?
You get seeing eye dogs for people who can see.
But the thing is, the shoes can't see.
Yeah,
That's
it's for the
thing.
shoes.
Yeah.
The shoes don't have eyes.
And then the dogs are wearing little shoes to help them walk.
Those are
and they got seeing eye cats.
They
And you
got-
just keep going.
those are the
until
shittiest dogs to get.
all of these solutions involve getting smaller and smaller versions.
We're just we're completely regressing.
And then when the dogs poop, it gets launched into space.
Yeah.
I do like this idea. I think it would be funny for people because I hear people like fall asleep in their Teslas.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it'd be
yeah.
funny just to see someone walking falling asleep, just like snoring, like
Just like Weekend at Bernie's
Yeah,
style.
Weekend at
like they're
Bernie's,
just flopping
yeah.
around.
I was gonna say, what's that dance? It's the Bernie, where
Yeah.
they're just like back and flopping.
Yeah.
I know I'd fall asleep. I fall asleep everywhere. I know I'd fall asleep in these shoes.
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying. It'd be truly just like zombies
Yeah.
going around.
But you'd get to CVS on time, I'll tell you that much.
You would, but I feel like there's other issues that you got to tackle in your life if you're just like, it's a 10-minute walk to CVS. Let me get a cat nap in. Like that's
That's called depression.
like if
Taylor.
you can be your legs are moving and you're outside in New York City and you're dead asleep. Go home, brother.
That's how you know you're a true
That's
New
how
Yorker,
you got
buddy.
places to be. Yeah? What if the shoes pick out the shampoo you like? What if they shop for you too?
What if you don't got to do anything ever?
Some people are like, you got to be here for 5 years to be a New Yorker. Some
Yeah.
people are like, you got to get hit in the face with a rat. Me, I wait until you've fallen asleep while walking to CVS in Times Square.
Yeah, you ever wake up and you're fighting the guy because your shoes were racist?
That's one of the settings. You can do racist or PC.
Yeah.
Those are the two settings. for
And the
show.
seeing eye dog is trying to mediate the whole thing. It's like,
Right.
Whoa, he
Hey.
did not mean that.
Yeah.
He just meant people of this demographic.
And then the
Yeah.
cat's like pushing them on.
yeah,
like,
the cat's like, fuck you,
fuck
you
you,
piece
man.
of
He
shit.
meant it. He meant the whole
Why does that
thing.
guy's shoes cross the street when he sees black people? It's just a setting on the app. You're just listen, you know. What does the safety setting do? Oh, that's just mean. That's
I think you could tell. Like if it was like one of those chunky New Balances, you'd be like, those are some racist shoes.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is-
yeah.
these are meant for crossing the street.
Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
Those are.
You gotta wear
Yeah.
jorts with it.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the George can like poop for you.
Go back to poop in the jorts. you
They
know?
poop in the jorts.
Yeah.
Leland, you got it.
I got one, yeah.
Invention?
Fire off.
Hey, baby boy, shake that thing up. Pop the cap on it. Make it fizzy. What do you got?
This is a paint belt. It's a belt that you put on that's connected to 4 giant paint rollers with sticks that you can extend. So you stand in the middle of a room and each stick hits a wall and then you just jump or do squats to paint the wall.
Wow. Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess you'd have to move side.
No,
Well,
it's like
it's just they
the
move on
rollers
their-
extend.
the rollers extend.
So it's like,
That's more work than just painting.
Isn't it?
is it, Charlie?
It is.
So
it
is it-
definitely is.
Is it a roller the width of the wall? Because
Yeah, so maybe it's like automatic. You press a button, and then the stick automatically goes out until it hits a wall.
Ooh.
And then the roller automatically extends until it hits the two side walls.
okay.
And then you just have to jump a bunch.
You just have to jump a bunch.
That'd
Yeah.
be such an uneven paint job.
Hey, the higher you jump, the more you paint. You
There
know,
it is.
That's our slogan.
By the way, I feel like the dead end of every invention is you press a button.
That's pretty much it.
I like it. Yeah, that would. Yeah.
But I mean,
So
we
what,
could
what
just
do you
get
do
to
about
like,
pipes and bookshelves and stuff? I guess you move but like pipes and like there's ridges and walls and
you
bumps.
got nipple tassels with paintbrushes for that.
For the finer details, and you gotta swing them.
Yeah.
The
there's
paint
like,
is always milky white.
Yeah.
or it's kind of like it probably have like a camera on the end, like it's a Roomba.
Oh,
Except, you know,
Roomba painter would be cool.
A Roomba painter. It
Yeah.
it goes up on the wall
Yeah.
and just like leaks paint or
Yeah.
something. You know?
Cats.
It accidentally goes into a cat poop and like puts that on the wall.
Roomba paint. Anything
Yeah.
to not have to. A lot of our inventions are we don't want to move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If you get the Roomba to paint it, then it's like you can't take credit for that anymore.
No.
You
Yeah,
know?
but if you're jumping up and down a bunch, you have to take credit for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get your exercise in, you know?
Yeah.
It's like I painted a whole 4-bedroom house. I am exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So see how many squats it took to get this whole wall?
To get this nursery done,
That's
I have
That's 4 coats right there, dude. I like
I'd
it.
love to walk down the street with it like you're late for a painting job and you're just like hitting walls on your way.
your automatic shoes are walking.
Yeah, you're hitting some guy who's asleep walking in his walker shoes.
There's shit hitting you from the plane above.
Just chaotic Inspector Gadget walking down the street.
Yeah, that's way worse than a dude with an umbrella. It's like this fucking guy. You're like Doc Ock walking down the street.
Yeah, you're definitely a Spider-Man villain. The painter. You go into art museums and just ruin everything.
Yeah.
It can't stop you because the security guard tries to get to you, and the paint roller just
Yeah.
pushes them to the wall and
You're like, I'm not
crushes.
going in.
It crushes them and paints them into the wall.
Damn, this thing is pressure, dude.
Yeah.
This thing is high pressure.
It is pressurized. You get the kids out of that room before you start
Yeah.
painting.
Security's like, I'm not going. I don't want to be purple, dude. I don't want to. I'm not going near this guy.
If I'm purple, those shoes are gonna hate me. You can't be purple.
Oh, you won't be purple for long. Soon
Yeah.
you'll be red.
It just smushes
That's
you.
how strong these rollers are, baby.
Taylor,
like
you got another one?
Yeah, let
Yeah,
me.
what do you got, Taylor?
Let me roll through.
Oh.
Let me see. Did the car wash for your body? We like that.
Your screen looks off from my perspective, so it looks
Oh,
like you're
it's-
just like pretending to. Let me just
Yeah,
look through
it's one of
here.
those privacy screens because I trust
Really?
people. Yeah,
Wait, point it towards me. Wow,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, how about Taylor watching porn in public? How about that as an invention?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of it doesn't really work because yes, people can't see your screen, but then they're more conspicuous of like what you're. I don't know if that was the right word, but they're more suspicious of what
Suspicious,
you're
yeah.
of what you're
Yeah.
actually looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're more amendment of what you're actually looking at.
Yeah, they're like, I want to fucking see.
They're like, is that guy looking at leaked government documents right now? What the fuck?
Playing Flappy Bird.
Okay, so I use a toaster pretty much every day. I toast a lot of bread, different
Yeah.
types of bread, and the settings are never consistent. So like it pops out and the bread is brown. So the idea is like it's like a racist toaster. so that any bread you put, the moment it becomes brown, it's like get this out of me.
just a racist neighborhood in the toaster that's like, look, there goes the neighborhood.
And then it just kicks it out of the toaster the moment it's brown. That might be. I don't know how well that would sell, but
Okay, 3 white guys, let's riff on it freely.
I could just use. Yeah.
I guess they
Can
could
it,
they could gentrify the toaster. They could, every time the toast gets a certain color, a brand new white piece of bread could move in and start buying up all the units in the toaster,
Yeah.
yeah.
forcing the darker bread to move out.
Taking up all the slots. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking a couple things. First off, it comes to a cone on the top, and it's white. And inside the actual toast slots, the heating element are just crosses.
So it's accurate until
Yeah.
a certain point.
Yeah. It is a KKK toaster.
Jesus.
Yeah. It doesn't really. If it's a racist, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because the bread goes in white, so it's really just a conversion. It's just
It's a
turning
conversion
white. It's
toaster.
turning white breads
Yeah.
brown.
Yeah.
It's a Rachel Dolezal toaster.
Yes, that's what it is.
Huh.
I really just don't want to keep adjusting the settings because you put a sourdough or a Wonder Bread in there.
Those are two different
those are
settings.
different times.
I love
And
someone coming over to your apartment and you have a KKK themed toaster, and they go, "What's that all? Hey Taylor,
like,
what's
just
that
let
all
me
about?"
make you a sandwich.
And
You'll see.
You'll go, "It's perfect. It'll be
Yeah.
perfectly toasted."
Trust me, it's worth it.
You're like, listen, I am willing to sacrifice racial justice in order to not have to pick my bread
Yeah.
more
You never had a
selective.
clan sandwich, dude? Let me make you one.
You're quickly folding
Yeah.
flags,
Yeah.
and putting them in a box.
It comes out and it has mayo on it already. You can't have it without mayo.
That is the one deep. They haven't worked out the bugs. Yeah, that just comes with it. Unfortunately.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
What a cool, not a cool. My bad. Hey, my bad, everyone.
It would-
What an invention!
What an invention.
What a you said that?
Yeah.
Hey, that's an invention I'd put on a poop airplane and send to a different place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know you mean
Exactly.
co-host,
Yeah.
Leland. You're my co-host.
That seems like one of those when you're walking through a store and it's as seen on TV, and you're like, I don't know if I ever saw this, but I might buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like I haven't watched TV in years. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Remember when you were a kid and you woke up at 5 in the morning and the KKK toaster ads are playing? Oh, good times.
This is the death of cable. This is why it's going away.
It's just like, you know what? That was in one of those Breaking Bad episodes that I rewatched recently. They superimposed it in there for the.
I saw this in Mad Men. This was one of the earlier seasons.
Back then it was just called a toaster.
Yeah.
That's great. Hey, I got an invention.
Go for
You
it.
got one, Charlie?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, make sure that thing goes upstream to spawn, because it's a salmon. What do you got?
So, hey, football season is coming up. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Help me out, Leland. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Football.
Football. There it is. NFL season's coming up. Hey, I can't wait. I love me some chicken wings when it's time to watch the football. Hey, fellas, you know what I hate about... This is like if I was pitching an invention on ketamine. You guys know what I hate about the chicken wings is the bones. I hate biting into a bone. It's the worst part of it.
Yeah.
So I'm pitching celery chickens.
You're about to pitch a boneless chicken wing. I was like, dude, I have bad news.
And good news.
No, this is instead of bones, it's celery, because that's the best thing. I love a hot
Oh.
chicken wing and then a stick of celery, and this just expedites the process. You
Can
bite-
it can it be like the flats have celery and the drums have carrots?
Oh,
'Cause
buddy,
they
Leland.
always give you carrots and celery with chicken wings.
Leland, that's why you're my co-host, because that's an amazing addition to the invention.
Is there any chicken in it?
Yeah,
What?
it's surrounded with chicken.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
so
Just the bones are veggie.
Oh.
Yeah, just the chicken where the bone would be, or
It's like
vegetables.
carrot in a blanket, but
Yeah.
chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
would for sure have to gene splice our chickens.
Yes, which which we should be doing.
And they'd be walking around all wobbly because their bones are vegetables.
Yeah, but they'd be so hydrated. They'd be so
They would be really hydrated.
and have really great vision.
Yeah. What would you dip that into?
Money, because it'd be such a
be
successful
just
invention.
in change?
I think just ranch or blue cheese, like
Probably.
normal.
Yeah. I guess with carrot and a wing, you could do ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess chicken wings and vegetable. It's all the same.
Yeah, it's all the same.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
You got
And then,
carrot sticks and barbecue sauce. You guys know.
You know, you could dip it into some ice cold beer.
Okay.
This
like
episode is
a,
sponsored to you by the NFL. Watch it, please.
My one concern with it is that if I bite too deep,
Uh-huh.
I don't think I really want chicken and carrot in the same bite.
Why not?
Just because those flavors don't mix as well with me, I think.
You ever had carrot cake?
I have. Is there chicken in it?
You ever had my mom's carrot cake?
Yeah.
It's got chunks of chicken in it.
Maybe if the carrots had been like marinated overnight in something, you know what I mean? Like it's got some kind of like a chicken,
Like a soft
more
carrot.
of a chicken flavor to it. Yeah, because there
Okay.
would be anxiety biting in. It's like
And
when you
going
get,
too deep.
Yeah, it's like when you get too like low on an ice cream pop or something like that, and you're like, I know the stick is some here, and I
coming.
can't enjoy it like I did the first 3 bites.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
3 bites is quick for an ice cream pop.
I wanted the ice cream.
Yeah, you're like that owl with the Tootsie Pop.
Yeah.
1, 2,
a 3. It's a 2.
a 2.
A 2.
Yeah, he made one syllable words so many syllable words.
Yeah.
You know he got
Me too.
yeah.
Is that what you're gonna say?
It was what I was gonna
12
say.
women. 12. 12 women. Do you believe that? I mean, when there's smoke, you know.
Yeah.
This is pre-social media. I mean, everybody, you can get away with anybody. Oh my God.
He just didn't have the patience.
Yeah.
He does not have the patience to date them.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying. Just taking off your clothes. A 1, a 2.
He's in me.
Trying to get the center of that Tootsie Pop. You know what I mean?
Sounds like you got to the center, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the issue.
And now he's in the center of Rikers. What could there be other vegetables or like other things?
What a nice pivot.
Yeah, what?
I'm still thinking about it. Could it
Yeah,
could you
yeah.
have like bell pepper?
You can have
chicken
anything
bone?
in it, buddy. I mean, it's all once we
Anything?
get those genes spliced, you can
Yeah.
have anything.
Could you have like pizza chicken bones?
Oh yeah, and then inside the pizza, we're getting smaller again.
Pizza.
Stay at this level.
Inside the pizza. Yeah, you might.
Yeah, man, you can have whatever you want in your chicken. What goes well? What goes well with chicken? Jalapenos,
Oh,
mean,
that would be
chicken's-
nice.
cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese sticks in the chicken. They melt.
Chicken itself, it's kind of a blank canvas.
It really is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not like steak where people put chicken on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And put anything on chicken.
chicken.
Yeah.
Cheesecake.
I feel like you could do like
The first time Da Vinci saw chicken, he wept. The possibilities.
Yeah, you drew a diagram of a chicken. Was that Da Vinci?
Yeah, he drew a lot of diagrams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the dudes
Thanks,
with
Leland.
like the circles.
yeah.
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 I'm so glad you guys got that. I feel so dumb.
That's how I felt.
Please tell me you guys know what I'm talking
And the
about.
dick, you always look at the dick. 'cause
Oh,
you're
Yeah,
like,
always.
And you
that
go,
dude's, you're like, that dude's got 5 legs, but I'm looking at that dick right
Oh
now.
yeah.
that dick always made me feel okay about my dick. That Da Vinci dick.
Oh, sure,
I
yeah.
always looked at it and was like, I'm doing fine.
Da
Yeah.
Vinci dick.
I'm doing okay.
I think that's what they said back in the day when he was around. Is like, whenever I see Da
Vinci.
Vinci's dick, I feel okay about mine.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was average size back then.
Yeah.
I think dicks have gotten bigger over time due to natural selection.
That sounds like how like a black chick would describe your dick to her friends. Like, man, he got Da Vinci dick. Like, he got, like, I don't know why she has to be black. I'm sorry.
The bravest guest we've ever had, Tayler Yarish.
How about an invention where I go back in time 10 seconds and didn't say that?
No, I think it's great. It is Da Vinci dick.
Man, he got Da Vinci dick.
It sounds like a compliment. It
It
sounds
does, yeah.
like his dick
Yeah.
can make
Sophisticated.
me into the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Just a
Time
woman
stood
that's like,
still.
eh. It's like you can't tell if she's smiling or not.
Yeah.
That's her cum face. It's
Yeah,
kind of in between.
Better than the Tootsie Pop owl dick.
Yeah, Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, they had to draw circles around that dick for a different reason.
Is this the place?
Yeah. Is this the dick that caused?
Is this the dick that touched you? Yeah.
Your Honor, who say?
He's flying away. Get him. Get him. Get him.
He's throwing net in the courtroom.
He was wise in every way but one. That owl.
I got another invention.
Hey, man. Hey, Leland. Sew it into a pillow. Deliver it to my grandma's house. What do you got, pal?
Oh, buddy, this is teeth lights for singers and speakers. They're lights that you like. It's like a grill that you put in your teeth, but it lights up your mouth, and it's like it lights out too. So it's like, you know, rock concerts have like a light show going on.
Yeah.
This will correspond with like the singing. So when they open their mouth, it's real bright. And it's like,
wow.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It would definitely be good for like when they're belting like one long note.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
You know what we could do is every year on 9/11, you know how they shoot the two lights
Beams
up?
into the
We
air.
could just have Oprah and Kanye West out there.
Fine.
Shooting, I don't know why Oprah. Shooting them into the sky.
Kanye got big teeth.
No, it's just that he's a musician, he's a performer.
See, I'm thinking we find a 12-year-old with the biggest
Buck
buck teeth we can find, and he just goes out like,
Yeah.
I remember.
I remember.
It's his service for being born too late.
Yeah,
It's how,
yeah,
it's how
yeah.
he remembers.
Yeah.
That's really cool, Leland. What about getting electrocuted?
I mean, we have waterproof electronics
Yeah,
at
dude.
this point.
That's true.
Get some Gary Busey teeth, you know?
Yeah,
Just,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
fucking-
But I'm just thinking it'd be cool to like every tooth can be like is an LED that's dialed to a different color,
Yeah.
so you can like smile and it's like boo 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 red green blue yellow. You
There
know?
aren't like grills that do that. I feel like that would have happened at some. You know what I mean?
You'd think, but
Put
I'm
like
not. I'm not privy to it.
Put like a chip in it or something. Let's like light up shoes. Like they have that
Yeah, you
technology.
could put a Lay's chip in it. It would taste delicious.
Every time you every time you Yeah.
Can we have
ooh.
that not just for performing, but for like everyday life? Like if you're walking behind someone, you want them to know, you can like turn on your flashers, your teeth flashers.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You're
Yeah,
like
so they
walking
can
late
s-
at night, you just have to smile real big to
Yeah,
see where
they
you're
can see.
going.
I feel like this would help out dentists too,
Why?
because it would light up your mouth and they'd be like, "Oh, I can see what's going on in here now."
But
But it would
lights-
light towards you.
yeah,
Well, you could like.
it would only help if someone was also working on the dentist's teeth.
We're just helping each other out, brother. We're just two dentists.
Two dentists, they're naked for some reason.
You
Greased
think
up.
two dentists can't fuck without like. Hold on, you got like a you
Yeah.
got like, that focusing on each other's teeth. It would help.
That cavity, I want to lick it.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen someone lick another person's teeth? It's so gnarly. I was
I've-
watching it online the other day. It's so gnarly.
like they're smiling. Like they're
smiling the other day.
Yeah, I was just into it. It was gnarly.
like one person is like smiling
And the other person's licking their mouth.
licking their teeth.
Yeah.
I've definitely had a girl kind of give me a nice brush stroke during like a makeout session, thinking it
Oh.
was something.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel like kissing and when someone doesn't know how to use a tongue, it's pretty. It's something should happen to
It's a
them.
nightmare.
It-
Well,
yeah.
I don't know about something should happen to them.
Well,
But,
maybe they should just learn. But
Yeah.
it's
Were your teeth closed in this scenario, or did she like go out of her way with her tongue to get to your teeth?
It's
I've had
like you're
that.
making out, and then during like when there's an opening, you slip a little bit in. You kind of just like, hey, the tongue's there. It's like
Oh, okay.
it's light, but some people will just they go full Kraken into your mouth.
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean?
Full Alien vs Predator.
Yeah, it just goes right, and then it takes up the whole like area of your mouth. So now like I can't do anything. What do I?
Yeah, you're like, is this how I die?
Yeah.
Am I being killed right now?
Exactly.
So vulnerable.
You set
Yeah.
her sleeper cell signal and set her off.
Yeah, but you can't tell. I don't know. You can't tell somebody that they're a bad kisser, can you? I guess you got to be.
I've been told.
Really?
Yeah, last girl I was seeing, she told me.
Oh man.
Yeah.
After you stopped seeing each other, or
No, before.
Before.
Yeah.
before
How
you
did
saw
she-
each other at all?
She was nice about it. She
Yeah,
was
how
just
did
kind of like, she was like, you're doing a lot. there's a lot of tongue, and
You're
you don't
doing
need to
a
do
lot.
all that.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to be
Yeah.
tactful with it.
Yeah.
You got to be like, could you pull it back a bit?
Yes, yeah, she was nice about
Okay.
it. Yeah.
So back to the lights.
Yeah.
Could you have celery inside the lights?
Yeah, only if they're surrounded by chicken. I think it would be. I also think it would be fun for like motivational speakers to have this. Someone that talks about something heavy and hard, like I went through a fire when I was 5 and it killed my whole family, and their mouth is like doing red lights. and crackling.
Yeah.
You could also, as a motivational speaker, come out and be like, I'm going to point out the weakest guy in the room and just beam him with the light and go, we don't want to be like him. And the guy's just sitting there like, what the fuck? I paid for this. I paid a lot of money to be here
Yeah.
at the Hampton Inn.
It's great. I love the idea of just like singling someone out.
Yeah.
And
You'd
being
be like,
like,
I'm going to point out the 10 worst dudes in the room. And then we're all going to bully them till we feel good.
Would you have to have a nice smile? Like if you had a snaggletooth, would it be like lights and then just one? It's fucking just hitting off to the side.
Yeah, definitely.
You're like lighting up someone's apartment. They're like,
You're like,
God,
dude, I'm trying
damn.
to sleep.
John's
So I guess
walking down the
it's-
block. I fucking hate that guy. God damn. Get some insurance.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it'd be rough.
I love it, Leland. Great invention,
And
buddy.
I think because lights are like a big deal. It's like a lot of effort gets put into them. So it kind of makes the performer more accessible. Like with stand-ups, we don't need any equipment. We just go and do the thing. So it makes it so it's easier for that. You know,
Right.
you just don't need to bring any heavy equipment or lessens the amount of heavy equipment you need to bring as a performer. So you
Yeah.
could do a full light show anywhere.
Yeah. Especially, like concerts. Because it's interesting, like, as you're talking, your teeth shows at different times. Like,
That's
like
what I was just
when you're
thinking.
speaking, like, your
Yeah.
lips are covered at a certain time. So, like,
Yeah.
so I think if you're a singer, the lights will get shown more, like, when you hold long notes. But if you're Eminem, it's going to look like an EDM concert. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like,
Yeah, and that's fun. That's
Yeah,
great. I love
think-
that.
Yeah, they should do that.
These things would have to be bright, man. These would make your mouth hot.
Oh yeah,
You'd have
for
a piping
sure.
hot jaw.
You need a cooling system that comes through in the side.
How about like a tiny cooling system?
Yeah, a little fan, just
Yeah.
like right here.
It'd also be fun because the drummer who has like 2 lines during the entire show would just be like, "Oh, the drummer's talking now. It's orange. We can see it. That's great."
Yeah.
That's great, man. Taylor, do you
I
have
like
any
it.
more?
Yeah, kind of keeping with the light theme.
Light penis.
This is a it's basically like a it's like a mood ring, but like refrigerator. So as you're approaching it, it changes color based on if you're like actually hungry, if you're just bored, if you're just sad. It can tell what you're feeling. So like if you're sad, as you're approaching it, say it turns like purple, and the shelves in there will put the corresponding food towards the front. So like when I'm sad, I eat a bunch of like snacks and ice cream and shit. So the shelves will push all that to the front.
That's so good.
Someone
So
comes over to my place and they're like, "Hey, why is every emotion setting set to bacon bits for you?" And it's like, "Well, you're making me sad. I'm gonna go have my bits now."
Exactly. Yeah. So it pushes the food that you want in that moment.
That's great because it removes the guilt of having to shove away the healthy, the lettuce.
Exactly.
and
You're like,
the-
I gotta go. All right, I'm getting. Or it's like
getting
it's just there. It knows what I want and what I need,
I love that.
and then it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know.
It could also like I love the mood aspect. I also love it on like a health aspect. If it'll like if you're feeling low, it'll present you with exactly what you need to get healthy that
Right,
moment.
right.
So
Like
if you
what
need
you
like
should-
fiber and veggies, it'll push those towards you.
Yeah.
Is it like a rotating like Lazy Susan
Sure.
inside there? So it's at like one platter in the front, and it like can move that to the back. And
Yeah.
put
Yeah. There's definitely a moving element. Yeah. Maybe the rest of the food is hidden. Maybe
Ooh,
it's
yeah.
because I could use like it taking the choice aspect out of it. So it's like this is what you're eating, kind of, and then it puts that.
This is a Pixar ass invention. I swear to God.
Yeah, you put a pill in the microwave and a whole meal comes out. Is that Spy Kids?
Spy Kids,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, McDonald's.
And
that's
it would
right,
be
yeah.
fun if it like kept track of the expiration of food.
Yeah.
So it's
that's
like,
honestly a better
listen.
invention.
No, but it's mixed with this. So it's like, listen, I know you're horny right now, but you need to eat these bell peppers because they're going bad.
What's your horny food? Bacon bits?
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, that could be a nice thing. Like as things are about to expire, it's like puts them in your because that's how you lose track. It's like sits in the back, and then you're like, oh fuck, I forgot about this, and it's growing mold or whatever. So it's like, hey, you got a few days left on this.
That's great.
I think my horny food would be raw honey.
Raw honey.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What
Horny.
do you do with it?
Put it all over myself.
Oh God! What are you horny for? Mosquitoes?
You know, I'm horny to get stuck to a wall.
Is horny food like what you would have
Pre
before?
or post?
Yeah,
Because post is I'll go ice cream.
ice cream post.
Yeah, I don't think post is horny anymore. I think that's depressed.
Well, what is the sexual act I'm doing?
You just said a
Am
lot
I
about
alone? Did I satisfy this horniness by myself?
Leland goes, you're depressed and full of shame and fear.
Someone looks at your fridge and it's like, ugh, violet. That's post horny shame right there, baby.
That's such a dangerous invention for when someone comes over. They know how you feel about them immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, why did it recommend skim milk when I came over? What does that say about me?
Yeah. No, that's the thing is like a lot of the things I was thinking of are things that I'm like, they're good for me in my life because I know how much of a piece of shit I am. But I'm like, the moment anyone enters my life, I'm like, they got to go away. I'm like, oh, a thing where you could just lean over in the middle of the night and piss into it. And then but it's not like a water bottle, you know what I mean?
Man,
it just goes away.
We have had so many iterations of
that?
a bed toilet.
Yeah.
And ways to not get out of bed to go pee.
Yeah.
We had like a trap door that opens one time. You just piss. You like flop over it and piss down into it, and then it
You
closes.
just take a shit, it shoots it out.
It goes through shit TSA and gets into a little shit airplane.
Goes to the shit Applebee's in the airport because there's nothing else.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever like, wet the bed or like, if you've ever wet the bed, like, have you ever been peeing in the dream and then you realize I don't know why, but pee in the bed, those first few seconds when you're just doing it and you're not freaked out, but it does feel amazing.
Oh, it's the
Oh,
best
yeah.
thing
The
in the world.
piss in your pants feels great.
Yeah.
It's like sex without a condom.
Yeah.
It's the best. And then you realize what you're doing, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, God, I made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. It's literally the highest of highs, and then the low, you're like, oh, no.
Yeah.
And then it's too late.
I have, I'm worried for my bladder in the future because I've recently had, not recently, but over the last like 5 years or so, I've had dreams where that happens, where I'm like peeing in the dream.
Yeah.
And I'll always wake up like, and look down. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm good. But if I didn't have a stronger bladder, I'd probably be fucked.
Well, old
Yeah.
people piss themselves a lot. I think when I was visiting home, I'm pretty sure my grandma shit herself.
Really?
Nice.
We were in the kitchen and she farted.
What color was her fridge?
Yeah, right when I walked in.
It went from horny purple to brown to shame brown.
Yeah. If it's brown, you just turn around. You just the fridge locks.
Yeah.
You don't need to eat anything right now.
It's
You need to
stool
clear some hard drive space
The
before
bathroom
you.
door swings open. It's like, get in there. Figure it out.
It's just a stool hardener and a newspaper that's on the tray.
Yeah,
Man,
that'd be
that's
rough.
awesome.
Maybe I'll try just going to bed like with like a diaper, just to try it out once to see what that's like.
We'll have you back on. You can tell us how it goes.
You know?
Yeah.
I imagine it would not be that bad.
I bet it'd be great.
You just get into bed with a girl one night, and she's like, "You're one of those guys with a sleep apnea mask, right?" And you're like, "Oh no, that would be embarrassing."
I'll do you one better. Are you worried about a mouth guard? Cool.
You go, babe, could you strap me in?
Can you powder my bum for me?
Hey, honey, can you grab me my pull-ups?
Yeah.
No, the big size.
We're doing good on time. Taylor, do you have any more you want to just run through? And we'll,
Let me. I'm trying to think if there was anything. Yeah, it was.
If not, I got a problem we can do and then wrap.
I got two quick ones.
Okay.
Oh, let's do two
This
quick.
one's it seems very wasteful, but I don't know if it's wasteful. But like, I eat a lot of like pizza outside at like a pop-up table or whatever.
Sure.
You know, you get a slice of pizza. They always give you like napkins, and the napkins fly away. And I feel the guilt of like having to do that half run.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, there's nothing I can do. You know, so it's basically just weighted napkins. I don't know if that's already a thing,
Oh.
That's really
but
cool.
just thick ass heavy napkins,
Yeah.
so they stay on like a windy day.
How heavy are we talking here? Is it like tough to hold and you're
like
like, you're wiping your face and straining?
you just knock yourself out.
Someone's like, "How'd you break your leg?" I put my napkin on my lap.
Yeah, my napkin rolled off the table or fell off
You,
the table.
you spilled some liquid on the ground. Quick, throw some napkins on it. What, are you trying to crack the marble?
So there's that dumb one, and then there's
Fun.
it's like the Shazam app.
Yeah.
It's like, what's this song? It's a
Buddy.
Shazam app.
No, we love these.
Okay.
For the first maybe 10 episodes, we had like a different Shazam app in like 5 of them.
Okay. So
And-
this
and
has
it's
probably
great.
been said, but it's a Shazam app for smells.
No.
It's a Shazam,
never
so
have
you
that.
could be
We
like,
haven't had
you're
smells.
like, what is that smell? You know, and then it's like, it's either a good, like, oh, that's the donut shop around the corner, or it's, oh, that's the
Bad.
Look behind you.
It's the donut man.
Yeah, it's shit mixed with donuts. That's that peculiar scent that's never been had before.
I love that because I have that happen, especially in New York, where it's like abundance of smells. It's a
Yeah.
zoo of smells.
Yeah.
And last night I was walking with a friend, and we were like, "Do you smell Cheez-Its right now?" And we're like, "Yeah. What is that?" And I'm like, But like for a block, we just smelled like very vividly fresh baked Cheez-Its, and we're like, "Are we by a Cheez-It factory?"
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was so weird.
I lived by this place I had in Long Island City. We were around the corner where every single morning we'd go to Panera because we had like that. They have like had some crazy deal where you pay like $8 a month, you just get unlimited coffee.
Oh,
So
wow.
I would just go there every single morning
Wow.
for coffee. So but on the walk there, for this one block every morning, it would be this strong smell of like donuts. But we were not near a bakery, and it turned out it was like some warehouse-looking place that made shit and sent it to the city.
Oh, that's
That we could. But I wish I had a thing where I'm like, what the fuck is that? Because it smelled.
Yeah, and then you
amazing.
could like track where the smell exactly where it's coming from.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd also be really good for those trees that during a certain time of the year smell like cum.
What?
Have you heard about this? There's some in
It
Tompkins.
sounds like you're trying to get out of
This isn't-
coming on a tree. You're trying to.
Don't
Are
look
they-
this up. Just believe me.
We are in Chelsea. There's cum all over the trees.
Yeah, the place that I know that has them is Tompkins Square Park. Has these like trees that like it's a certain time of year. They whatever they do, they smell like cum,
Wow.
like semen. It's got the smell of semen, and so this app would be great because it's like, are these trees or did
Yeah.
I just walk by
that one corner.
Yeah.
an open windowed orgy?
Yeah.
And you look and you see the tree and then a homeless guy jerking off behind it. You're like,
Just-
I guess it's both.
Just
Sometimes
the-
it can be both.
The Tootsie Pop owl.
Oh god.
Yeah. You want to call it there?
I think we're good.
Let's do it. Taylor, thank you so much for being on, my friend.
Yeah,
Dude,
thanks for coming on, buddy.
This was so
Yeah.
much fun. Thank you for having me.
We have one more silly segment
Oh,
Yeah.
that at first we started off hating because it was invented by our old co-host that's no longer with us.
Okay.
And it was cringy at first, but now we think it's hilarious and goofy.
Okay.
You have to give each one of us a sincere compliment, knowing that you will not receive one in return.
Ooh.
A couple caveats.
Okay.
My compliment cannot be apartment based,
Okay.
and Charlie's compliment has to be good.
Has to
Can't
be good.
Can't be backhanded. It can't be a sly remark.
Okay.
Leland will beat the shit out of you if
Yeah,
it is.
Okay. I'll start with Charlie. You have what I consider is the absolute perfect stubble length
Oh, wow.
right now,
Okay.
where there is no I don't believe that there's a trimmer on Earth that can achieve what you have going on right now. And I don't even want to know what your secret is. I kind of just want to be a mystery of the universe.
All right.
But just know that I'm liking what's going on.
All right.
So that's my, and I genuinely mean that.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait to hear what mine is, knowing that my beard is too long now.
Yeah. This place is great, by the way. I'm not going to say you're funny. It's gay.
Yo.
I would say every interaction I've ever had with you, you're extremely kind. I've never heard anybody say anything bad about you.
Oh, thank God.
You have done fucked up shit.
If you could see my fridge, every time it's worry.
Yeah, I mean, just a general pleasure to be around, my friend. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if that qualifies.
That's great.
If that's a cop out.
Well, I shouldn't say that's great, because that's a compliment. But that's a compliment.
It's coming.
Segment over.
Taylor,
Thank you so much. That
Tell
was a
the
great
people
episode.
Where
Thank
the
you for having
hell
me.
they can follow you and what you have coming up.
Yeah, at Tayler Yarish on all the socials. TaylerYarish. I'm regularly at New York Comedy Club. You can get me there. And then, yeah, mainly just give me a follow, share a thing, for God's sakes.
Nice.
That's it. And someone invent something that we've said here today, because that would,
Please.
I liked all of them.
Yeah.
Hopefully the owl gets invented.
Yeah. So just become that out.
Hopefully the poop airport gets invented. I'm at Leland Comedy on those social medias. Follow me.
Hey, give me a follow at Charlie V Dawson on Instagram and TikTok, posting clips and whatnot. Give the pod a follow and a listen, and we love the fuck out of you. And as we say to end every episode, gosh,
they
want it.
Gosh, they want it.
Thanks,
everybody.
I take back the compliments.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening.